African swine fever is a highly contagious and deadly disease affecting pigs that has caused repeated disruptions in the global pork markets. And while it is harmless to humans, people who encounter pigs or carry pork when they travel can unknowingly spread the disease. And with millions of Americans getting ready to travel this holiday season, the USDA wants you to know what you can do to help prevent this disease from devastating the U.S. agricultural industry. So USDA Chief of Operations for the ASF Incident Management Team in the Dominican Republic, Fernando Lugo, joins us now to discuss that issue. So thank you so much for joining us today. I haven't heard much about this. So what exactly is African swine fever, and why has the USDA established a protection zone for ASF?
Well, yeah, the African swine fever is a very contagious and deadly viral swine disease that affects both domestic pigs and feral pigs. It is very important to mention that this disease cannot be transmitted to people, although it could result in pork product shortages and disruptions to trade and economic impacts. There is no treatment or vaccine, so prevention is the best way to protect our pigs. ASF hasn't reached the US yet, and we want to keep it that way, all right? So in order for that, USDA APHIS declare a protection zone in Puerto Rico and the US Virgin Islands to prevent the virus to enter the United States. However, travelers can unknowingly carry ASF into the US, which would have devastating consequences for our agricultural industry. It is very important that if you're traveling back to the US, pork and pork products from Puerto Rico and the US Virgin Islands is prohibited to prevent the entry of African swine fever into the US.
Are there signs or symptoms that we should be aware of?
Yeah, as a chief of operations here in the Dominican Republic, I have had the opportunity to visit some outbreaks. And two of the most common symptoms of the pigs when they have these mortal virus is the high fever. They have very, very high fever, and they also show a loss of appetite and weakness. Those two are very common symptoms for the pigs. If you see and you have a pig and you are a pig farmer, and if you see one of these symptoms, please notify your veterinarian or an animal health official to take the proper action. Or you can also call USDA APHIS at 866-536-7593.
So what can travelers do to prevent the spread, and where can we go for more information on everything?
Well, first of all, please don't travel with any pork or pork products. And when you arrive into an airport or seaport, please declare any food items that you may carry with you. It is very important to inform these CBP inspectors that you are carrying any item that may include pork and any pork product that you are carrying with you. Also, if you have been around pigs or if you have been to a farm, also inform the CBP inspector to take the proper action. If you need more information, please visit our website at aphis.usda.gov/stopasf.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for joining us today, and I'm so glad that we're now aware of it.
Thanks to you.
And everyone at home, if you would like to see this interview again, just head to First Coast News Plus.